If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Yeah. We'll make sure we get the chance, sooner or later. So wait, left is it? Oh, servant.
My
Hang on. Let's see. Journal. The servant. He is vulnerable to logic, vulnerability, questioning.
You better take a
See if
different
we can
stairway.
Talk to him. No. Let's take the staircase over here.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
So he
Napoleon
is...
Bonaparte.
No, that wasn't Napoleon. Oh yeah, that soldier. That could have been Napoleon. Potentially.
Sir Jacques Peru.
And the big brute, was that Peru? Let's see. Did we get anything? Yeah, that was Peru. Jacques Peru. Vulnerability. Psychology. Alright. So let's have a look at everyone, shall we? So Elizabeth Adams, we don't know anything about her. Mother, we don't know anything about. That guy, psychology, he's weak to psychology. We don't know anything about home. Bonaparte, we don't know. Piaggi Giuseppe, we don't know either. Us? We're not weak to anything except fists. Immunity logic. Okay. Washington to be discovered. Interesting.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Ask where she's interested. Admit your mother has gone missing. Change the subject. Ask why she's interested.
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
What do you mean?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain.
Oh,
I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute.
What?
What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
okay. Check out the scar.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
Twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Well, you brought it up, lady. You understand? To understand my mother, to find out the truth.
I want to find out what really happened.
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything. Let me be my own judge.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not
so?
everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Yeah, we just met. Mention her mother. Mention her father. Mention her sister. Mention her brother. Her sister. I'll go with her sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me.
Wow, bingo!
I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
As it is for all of us. But how do you know she's a witch? Because she looks like one! So that would be the red salon, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we can't go in there. Great! Let's not talk to him just yet. Let's see what we can find here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 white chess pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This wasn't the chessboard that, what was his name? Lord Mortimer and Sir Holm was playing on, was it? Ooh. Golden elixir. Nice. Okay. What else? Oh, something on the floor here. coin. I was hoping it would be the amulet, the talisman, but this is the wrong room. Okay, what happens if we sit down on the sofa? Oh, okay. So, that spyglass just means sit down and enjoy the environment, I guess. So whenever we see that in the future, we will know. I guess it was the same icon that we had on the balcony by the books. Nothing. Oh, something. We've got something. Devil's Thorn. Oh, we had that painting in our room. What's this? Is this the room we're going to? Small salon. Wait, this is forecourt. Our room. No, Bonaparte's room. Why is this marked on the map? So we can go to Bonaparte's room. Oh yes, we should try and go to Bonaparte's room. Maybe we can do that before dinner. Let's see. I can't go outside. No, go upstairs. No, no. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. You bastard. Ignore him. He's a nobody. He's one of those cursed revolutionaries. No money.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the...
Let's see about these. Have we figured something out yet? Washington, no. Psychology. Oh, we're gonna psych him later on. He's gonna get a whiff of our medicine.
wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. typically French. A sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Let's see.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Was that code for something?
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Ask Washington what he thinks of Völner. Ask Emily what she thinks of Völner. Get to know Völner.
My lord,
get to know
I
him.
only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Maras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Neither nobleman nor commoner.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
I have to agree. Not you,
Have you any
Napoleon.
information on this Napoleon?
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Make an assumption. Sure, make an assumption. But I should know him,
He's
I'm
certainly
French.
well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Ooh.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
I may add some effort points here. Right now, actually.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, we
Well, of
don't know
course.
each other.
And for that, I have a little question for you.
Oh, okay.
The
Here we go.
agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
That much? I don't know. Yes, we have an agreement. No, I cannot agree on such a deal. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
An emperor? I would need a counter-revolution. Should reinstate the monarchy? Let the people be free of choice?
Let the people make their own choices.
You are joking, I hope. The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see? They are an uneducated mob who react on the spur of the moment.
Yeah, that's
incapable
true.
Of providing a coherent vision for the good of the country. I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What
Yeah.
do you mean?
I cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you. I must have misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Bravo, Louis. Total fiasco.
Yeah, man. This isn't going well for us.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
We shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Okay, success. I found my mother's message hidden in the book. Yeah, well, part of it anyway. I managed to persuade Elizabeth Adams to talk to me about her mother. I met the guests during dinner. Failed. But I dirtied one part, yeah, of the message, right. I failed to convince Napoleon of my legitimacy. Well, in my defense, I wasn't going to promise him anything before I even got to talk to Lord Mortimer to hear his side of the story, his version. Okay, and alternate paths. I could have searched Elizabeth Adams' room. I could have searched Napoleon's room. Yes, we missed out on that. Damn. So next, objectives completed. I really don't understand this point system. New characters met, 20. We didn't meet 20 new characters, so I don't know. Is it like 10 points for each character? But I think it was like 200 last time, and we only met, what, 3, 4 characters? 5, maybe, at best. Well, anyway. So we have 8 points to divide now. Discreetly steal items, pick locks, notice falsifications. That would be nice. We should... let me think. What have we missed out on until now? Psychology. Read people's behavior like an open book. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Use your logical mind and oratorical talents. Logic. Well, psychology was... Wait, psychology. Where is psychology? There. We could increase our psychology a little. How come we have like, wait, 1, 2, 3. We've got like 12 points we could buy here. Because we're level 2. Let's see. Get people to act in your own interest. Okay, science. This is difficult. Etiquette. Adopt the appropriate behavior for every social situation. Also used to formulate flattery and veiled insults. That could be fun. Conviction. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Let's get this. Oh, it costs a lot though. Remove 1 point. No, it doesn't. We should probably get 2 points in this. And science too. I think we should get like 3 points in subterfuge. We have 1 more point. Logics. Agility. Vigilance. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Let's get questioning. Okay, that's it. No! Oh, what did I do? Like that, okay. Whew, I thought everything had been restored. So, validate.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
So, what happens if we... like that? I don't know, is this wrong to equip it time and again? Can we unequip it? No, we can't. Not now. Traits. So what traits do we have? We've got charismatic presence. You gain 1 skill point in manipulation. You've always been charismatic. Yes, that's old. Trusting. We trusted our mother. Detective. You've chosen the detective class. Yeah, we did. You obtained Piaggi's letter. You gain 1 skill point in manipulation. Reliable. Obliging. You gain 1 skill point in science. You helped Lady Adams after her malaise. Gentleman. You gained 1 skill point in conviction. You intervened on behalf of Lady Adams. Member of the Order. You gain 1 skill point in occultism. You found the clues your mother left in her room. So, is that very, like, occult to write with invisible ink? Determined. You gain 1 skill point in questioning. You persuaded Elizabeth Adams to talk about your mother. And the last one, illegitimate. Conviction cost 1 more effort point. Okay, so that was the icon up to the left. You failed to prove to Napoleon that you are competent. No, can't have been. It must have been something that comes later. Conviction costs 1 more effort point. Oh, okay. I wonder if we can get another trait that will nullify this. Okay, let's see. So all these butterflies, by the way, do you think they're glued to the surface they're sitting on? Well, not this one, obviously, but the other ones, because they're not flying away or anything. Can we get some snacks? Bring to our room? No? Ooh. Okay, so this is a perfect opportunity to see what weaknesses he has.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
No, not really.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
We're all I size you up. Does that mean anything to you? I'm looking for a Medusa. Take your leap. Well, let's start with this one.
If I said to you, "Where all eyes size you up," would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Okay, so we have our next destination. The gallery. Let's see first. Oh, here we go. What's this? Devil's Thorn.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
So I would like to try and pick this lock, actually. Just to have picked one lock. Use the key. We don't have a key. Let's try it. Oh, bingo. Bob's your uncle. So this is royal jelly. And we are fully stashed on royal jelly again. Okay. So we should have gotten some experience from that lockpicking. What's this? Unlock. Okay. Amber, congratulations! You collected 4 amber fragments. Your maximum effort points is increased by 1. Whoa!
Amber crystals.
And the key to the lockbox that we... No? Is it the same? Let's see. Are there any more? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's not get greedy. Let's leave one there for others or for us to take later. So, we're here right now. Let's see. The library is in here. Yeah. Wow. So many books.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Atrus, the Miller brothers.
Nothing more.
Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Or royal jelly. What's this?
Pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Ooh, more pages. Let's see. Okay, so nothing more to read. We just need to find a third page. First of all, can we go downstairs? Ooh. Goodness. It goes down really deep. How far up does it go? Wow! That's a lot of books. Okay, let's see. We're all eyes, size you up. This must be it.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
Yeah.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
So, a painting with a Medusa in it. Angels, that's death. To the right. That's kind of contemporary. That looks kind of Roman in the middle there. At least the temple in the background. Jesus. Oh, there is a letter there. What does that say? Is that for us? Or no?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Mm-hmm. So he's an art dealer as well.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
So, for those who don't know, Roland was actually an early knight in Europe. He fought off the Moors, the Muslims in Iberia, what later became Spain. And he He was a knight under Charlemagne of the French Roman Empire.
A fragment
I
of
believe.
amber.
Unless my memory serves me unwell. So, ooh, this looks like it could... Now we're getting to something. Contemporary... What's this up there? Don't think it's a Medusa. Last meal. Nope, nothing in the main hall. What's this doing inside? It should be outside. How about here then? Ooh, Greek. It's getting warm. I can feel it. Oh, another Greek statue or sculpture. Warmer, warmer. Is that Lord Mortimer?
A painting with no name.
Here we go, Medusa.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Okay, so the shield looks... The shield looks different, but according to the Greeks' mythological story, you needed a mirroring shield to fight against the Medusa. Handle the mechanism. Subterfuge. Think about the configuration. Logics. Yeah, we could do that. Rotate the statue. Stand back first of all. See if we can do this without any help first. What's this? Unlock.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Okay. What's in here?
The Origin of Myths. A reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right-hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Read the page in French, read the page in Latin. That's locked anyway, so read it in French.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah! The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon,
The hero with the sword brandishes his weapon, the Medusa.
Mm-hmm.